Hello everyone, and welcome to a speed build. Welcome to a speed build on my channel. So this is the first speed build, and it's actually a starter home. It's the very end starter home in Windenburg. It's the one on the dock, and it's going to be a starter home for my new Let's Play. Because I have my legacy, but I feel like I'd get bored if it was just one Let's Play on my channel, because I've been looking for good Sims channels recently, and the only two that I can watch now are Vixella and Lil Simsy, because they're the only people whose voices I can tolerate and who have a Sim style that I like that do Let's Plays. Who is it? It might be Simlessy, I think, who does speed builds, and I like her speed builds, but she literally never does Let's Plays. So I thought that I might do both on my channel the way that Lil Simsy does. I'm actually I have a dumb fear of people thinking that I'm trying to replicate Kayla, and I love her wholeheartedly. My mom makes fun of me for how much I watch her, but her videos are just really nice and they're really well put together. But, so I have two Let's Plays now, because I would just get so bored if I only had one, and it was a legacy challenge. And legacy challenges can get boring, sorta, if you don't necessarily have a storyline. And it's sorta hard, for me at least, to have, storylines in at least, my own gameplay and, my own time. Those windows are off. But, so the Black Widow challenge, you sort of have to have a storyline, which I think will be good for me. And I did make a sim for that. She's in there. You can get a sneak peek of her, because she's just standing, because this is a house that I made for her, even though it's it's not at all Black Widow challenge related. It's just a renovated starter home. And I wanted her to live in Windenburg for absolutely no reason. I feel like I just live in all the other worlds way too much. And I didn't want to live in not Windenburg. I didn't want to live in Oasis Springs. The terrain paint was being really funky, so you see me for a little bit, trying to figure it out. Can you tell me if I'm doing something wrong? But, so I did it in Windenburg, because I haven't played in Windenburg for, a little while. Because I play in Brindleton Bay so much, and I play like everyone does. Everyone plays in Willow Creek a lot. And I felt like this just wasn't the vibe for Oasis Springs or Sulani. And I was thinking about it, and I was what if I do it in Forgotten Hollow? Isn't that the vampire world name? Just to give her a real rough start. And then I didn't, because I hate vampires so much, even though in my legacy challenge I might humanize Caleb Vitor, because he's cute, but I don't want to handle a vampire. I'm trying to decide if I want to do it with cheats, or the way you can if you max your vampire lore skill or whatever. Yeah, but that sounds kind of a lot of work. Actually, when I was making the sim for this, I started out by doing a story mode sim, and the first sim I made, my game crashed when I was, right after I, changed my sim from male to a female, so I had to restart, and then I tried again, and the story mode sim that it came out with was, the skill was vampire lore, and, the career was, not mischief, it was criminal, and I was that's not the vibe for this. So I just made a sim, and I some people think that story mode is sort of cheaty. I don't think that, because it's the same as if you've had a sim since a teen, or less so, because once you age up a teen into a young adult, they have all their skill from being a teen. So they'll have level 2 cooking and level 3 logic, and that's just sort of what story mode brings to you. It's more realistic, because it's not realistic to just meet an adult who doesn't have in real life, that can't cook an egg without starting a fire, or doesn't know how to make a salad. It just makes more sense to me. but you can't have more than one story mode sim in a family. So you can't, like, do it again. And, like, I was just gonna live with it, because I was gonna be like, alright, whatever, she'll start off with some skills anyway. But with this, I also couldn't have a story mode sim, because there's, like, assigned traits and aspiration. You can't change those when you have a story mode sim. So I tried to get it to have those, like, traits, but it's really hard to do that, because a lot of them are, like, blanket questions, like, and they don't, like, apply to anything, really. It's like, how do you feel about kids? And if you answer neutrally, because, like, I don't know, there's no kid traits in her, like, then it'll just be, like, good. It's stupid. So, I wish I could make her a story mode, but I was thinking about her story anyway, and I did give her, like, a little yappy dog. Because I thought her dog's name is Paris Hilton. Oh, I never moved that fire detector. Her dog's name is Paris Hilton, and it's like a little yappy Pomeranian, and I think it really fits her. And that dog will go, like, through her husband's with her. And, like, I think it's really funny that if she, like, has one kid, because I think I'll have her have, like, one kid. If she names the kid Paris, I think that would be funny. Because Paris is, like, a unisex name, isn't it? Because, like, Paris from Romeo and Juliet is a boy, but, like, Paris Hilton is a girl. And I think Paris Hilton is a very fitting name for the dog, and I, like, when I was making it, I was watching YouTube videos, and the ad for, like, James Charles' new show, which I'm really pumped about, and I kept talking to my mom about, and so we're gonna watch it together, and, like, Paris Hilton is on, and I was like, that's what I'm naming the dog. Which is so stupid. But I think it's really fitting and really funny for, like, a Pomeranian in a dress to be named Paris Hilton. And, like, I think that once Paris Hilton the dog dies, I'm gonna get another Pomeranian and name it something stupid. Like, name it, like, Ava Louise. If y'all don't know who Ava Louise is, she's not, like, family friendly or anything, but she's so funny to me. Like, I think she's hilarious. Like, I follow her on Instagram, and she's so funny, and she was, like, on Dr. Phil, and honestly, she's, like, a queen, and she, like, advocates for trans rights, which I really like, because, like, that's not something you'd see in a person with a personality like her. Like, she acts like Paris Hilton, and I think that's really, like, a nice quality to have in, like, an influencer who people like, who is, like, sort of in the media. I really like her, and she has, like, good morals, and she tweeted today about trans rights, and I really liked that. And so I think our second dog might be a Pomeranian. I was unsure if I was gonna give her a Pomeranian or, like, a little yappy Chihuahua or, like, a little, like, white Maltese fluffy dog. We have a Maltese, and I hate her, but that's a story for another day. That's a story for a longer speed build. But I think that's a really good thing. Oh, I forgot. Well, okay. So this house is, the only pack in it is Get Together, because it's Windenburg house, and, like, if I made it completely base game, it wouldn't have fit in with, like, the rest of the Windenburg lot. And, like, it's called, like, Windenburg Starter Home on the gallery. So, but since it's going in Windenburg, I just wanted to keep it, like, base game and Get Together. And I won't do that for all my other houses, and, like, I'm not going to stay in Windenburg. That's not how the challenge works. I realized that I gave the same rug in the living room and in the bedroom, but whatever. But I did do that with this house, and the lot is on the gallery. It's called, like, Windenburg Starter Home, and my origin ID is the same as my YouTube. But at that, I'm going to end it. Thank you guys so much for watching my second video. I really appreciate it. Bye!